Okay, welcome to this pinball video. I guess I'm wanting to demonstrate all of the interesting things I've done thus far on the pinball machine and some of the things that now can happen because of the programming. So you can see I've got speakers and a screen installed up in here. That's just a Linux terminal with a Python debugging output. And in here we've got a lot of interesting features like flippers and slingshots. These are all working. Here's some non-responsive bumpers, which are just going to stay like that. Here's some active pop bumpers that work down like that. Here's drop targets that are currently down, but anyhow. The idea is to knock them down. There's some drop targets over here, which aren't up yet. Well, here, let me just run the program and it'll reset them. So, yeah. Okay, there they're up. So you can see now that the program is running. It's running at 24 frames a second, and there's 0 points, and the multiplier is still at ×1 because we haven't knocked down any drop targets yet. So basically the way the game works is the idea is to knock down the drop targets here. If you knock all this bank down, it bumps your multiplier up by 10. If you knock all this down, it bumps it up by 2. And so the idea is to spend the first part of the game using the multipliers to get up to 50,000 points. And from there the modes will activate, such as the Viral Boom Lane, Good Mythical Morning mode, and all this stuff. So once the modes are activated, then you can make the game progress even farther yet. So basically, I'm just going to see how the game plays a little bit here. I'll put this up on the tripod. So you can see that, hope you can see the screen and most of the playfield there. So there's actually two parts of the program running right now. One that's scanning all the inputs and making them like that. And the other part that counts up the points and displays them on the screen, as you can see up there. So we put the ball in and fire it up. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so now I've caught the ball again. We've got one of those drop targets down. I'm going to get the other two down, hopefully. There we go. So now our multiplier is at ×2. We hit it up into the bumpers. Okay, so now our multiplier is at ×2. So if we hit it up into the bumpers, then we get twice as many points as we normally would have. Or if I can knock the last target down, like I said, now we're up to ×4, so we get 4 times as many, and so on. So originally, the bumpers give you 100 points and the slingshots give you 10. Let's see if I can get some of those other targets. If I can get some of those other targets down, we can really get points. So you can see we're only at 2,000, but we haven't lost the ball yet. Sometimes the ball rolls back into the shooter lane. I'm going to have to put a little flap up there. Okay, let's see if I can get some of those targets on the left. Oops, that didn't work. They're really hard to get. We're only up to 8,000. We'll get some more multipliers up in here. Oops, oh man, I lost the ball. I don't have the ball return part working yet. I mean, it works here, but it's not configured in the program yet, at least in my new program. So I just put it manually. Okay, get that last target. Man, I missed it. There we go. So now, we have a times 16. Okay, now we're really ready to rock and roll. We got it 32 multiplier there. And 25, 35,000 points. We're getting close. Why that bumper doesn't respond to that. It's like there's a problem with the switch. I'm going to take a look at that. Anyhow, so we're up to 50,000 points. There it goes. Anyhow, so if I was really playing a real game like I had all the programming finished, then once we get to 50,000 points, then you could do extra modes like try and hit the ball up into the viral boom lane there. Oh man, I missed it. Let's see. I missed it again. It's not easy to get. There we go. So the idea is, it's not completely working out. The idea is to hit it up into the viral boom lane. Then it gets lodged up in there, and then the computer senses it, and the kicker kicks it out. There's a big strobe flash, and it goes, and you get a whole bunch of points. And then for the next 10 seconds or so, then you have, the idea is to hit as many targets as you possibly can, and they all get a random point multiplier. So there's like 1s, 5s, 1s, 2s, 5s, 10s, and 20s, I think. And the 20s are most rare, and like the 1s and 2s are most common anyhow. So then you have like 10 or 15 seconds to hit as many as you can. You get random point multipliers. There's going to be stuff like Good Mythical Morning mode. I'm going to put a lane up in here, like a ramp that goes to maybe an upper playfield. That'll be a bacon mode or something like that. But anyhow, that's the basics of the game. It's working pretty well. It's pretty exciting to build and play. And so, yeah, I've got a lot more programming to do, but, well, thank you for watching. If you find these videos interesting, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you can see more of them. And also, if you want live updates as I figure out new cool stuff, follow me on Twitter, @MarkTBaldridge. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.